All right. So apologies again. 2 days in a row sucks. Running into technical difficulties. But today my SSD died on me. So my PC doesn't work. It took me about 5 hours to figure out, diagnose the problem, update my BIOS, do some troubleshooting, reset the computer, all that stuff. And then by the time I was done, it was super late. So I figured I just do a quick little stream off the computer. But it looks like, so I bought a new SSD off of Amazon that's coming, I think in 3 days. So what's that? Friday, Saturday. So in a perfect world, we'll be back to normal on Saturday. I will probably have to design all the scenes that I had made for each day's content category because I lost most of the data off of the main drive on my computer. So that's kind of a bummer. But most of my other stuff is backed up to Google Drive. I'm not super worried about that. The plan for today was to kind of introduce the learning deep dive concept and just kind of break down how I'm structuring the live streams. So how I had planned to do it was, I think it was like from 3 to 5 or something, or 2 to 4, something like that. I mentioned in the schedule. What I'll do is I will make a document and then post a link to it, or like do something just to make the schedule more visible on both your end and on my end. But somewhere between that afternoon time slot, for 2 hours, I was going to do a learning deep dive. And so structurally, the first half would be kind of like loose formatting. I'm thinking like, me in the middle of work answering questions if people are engaging, or if it's just me solo, I'll just be streaming myself doing work. And then in the second hour, kind of be taking a step back from active learning and then kind of going over what my protocols are, some tools that I use to facilitate, like encoding stuff in memory, retention, rehearsal, abstraction, um, just different techniques for learning things and absorbing it and then applying it in different situations. So I think in terms of like things that have been planned out, I think this time slot is going to need the most planning, I think, moving forward. So I'll do a better job of planning for all of that. But today was kind of threw me a little bit of a curveball. But other than that, life is good. We're gonna keep it pushing. Gonna hop right back in the saddle. So tomorrow, stay tuned. It's Thursday. So the topic is gamification and self-improvement, how we can gamify our routines, how we can build habits, and then create systems that make us feel rewarded for making those small incremental improvements in adherence and in day-to-day other metrics that may be valuable to us. So stay tuned for that. I'll structure-wise, I think it'll be another short stream. I'll just kind of introduce the idea, sort of go over why the whole idea of like self-improvement and gamification is something that I'm passionate about, and then kind of detail to you guys. One, not necessarily a schedule or like a like a syllabus or anything, but just kind of an idea of topics that I want to touch on and things that I want to touch on in the future. And then also I'll probably introduce, this sucks too because, oh man. So I've been trying to develop like a gamification app, and all that data is on my hard drive that just died. So we may have to be starting from scratch. Fortunately, like the design documents are all uploaded to the cloud, Microsoft OneNote, and then I have some stuff in Google Drive. But all of the code for the front end and the back end and middle end stuff, all that stuff was on my hard drive. So fingers crossed that I can recover it. If not, we're starting from scratch. But all that means for tomorrow is that I'll just kind of introduce to you guys what I'm trying to roll out, and then I may tease the wait list. I might not. We might save that for next week. But yeah, stay tuned for that. So those would be kind of the two things that I really want to touch on tomorrow are, introducing the topic of gamification, saying why it is meaningful to me, how, gamifying systems, specifically self-improvement systems, how that's valuable to you guys as viewers, and then kind of giving you guys a behind-the-scenes look at the web app that I've been developing. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. Damn, sorry it's late. Sorry that I, wasn't able to adapt on the fly and come up with something a little bit more, I don't know, comprehensive for today. I feel like today I kind of just caved and turned on the stream and was like, oh yeah, I'll just record a pity video. Oh, things didn't go my way. But I will stream every day. I'll do a better job. I need to be a little bit more proactive in planning. I think the thing with me is like, you want to be proactive in planning and anticipating challenges, but at the same time, you don't want to spend all your resources solving problems that don't exist for you yet, right? So it's kind of a fine line that you have to dance, and I'm still kind of figuring out the geography of that line, right? So moving forward, we'll be able to kind of adapt to technical difficulties like this just a little bit quicker and with a little bit more quality. But for now, streams will be off the laptop. I might be able to connect my laptop to my computer and just replace boot Windows for my laptop and then use my computer hardware. In the meantime, I think that might, now that I said that out loud, I think that's probably going to be the most feasible solution. Because this is a pretty strong computer with quality parts. It's just the SSD. It's been 5 years, so I think they usually last 5 to 10 years. And I bought kind of the only thing I skipped out on was the SSD. So I got a new one. I think what I'm gonna do is just boot Windows for my laptop and then use my PC hardware, and then hopefully we'll get the best of both worlds. And that'll be kind of a duct tape solution, sort of like a short-term solution until my SSD comes. So that's all I had to say for today. Appreciate you guys tuning in.